Right, got a customer that's come in with a slip seat here, and one thing they had noticed that that this was pretty kind of holish here, kind of bottoming out, and which is typical if you have like webbing in it and stuff like that. But this one happens to have springs, but what they are no sag springs, and they haven't been locked together in any way. These really should have like an edge wire in a couple of spaces here. So I'm going to do some things to get this where it's acting normal and repad it to get it nice. But one thing, if you have one of these at your house and you've got it open on the bottom, you can shove foam underneath this spring area and help beef that up again without changing the cover, if that's all you're trying to do. What we have is some old broken down, what looks like was 1 inch, with a little bit of some old cotton felt type stuff. Very inadequate. Now these no-sag seats, they're not the worst thing you can have. They do rarely ever wear out as far as, falling through. Rubber webbings will sag, jute webbings will sag and eventually tear out, and these will probably still be here. But feel-wise, I don't think they bring anything to the game. Now, especially you can see with this one, there's nothing tying them together, so they're individually, this will sag in more than these when you set on it, because that's where most of the power is going. So if you want the power of all three of these working, you got to tie them together, and that's what we're going to do. Now, my preference would be just to have a solid board. That never really wears out. Any one of these is going to be better than sitting on a rock.
Make yourself comfortable, dear.
So what I'll do is I'll measure just a little bit outside on both sides to get my length. I'll leave a 1/2 inch on each side of bend down so that it doesn't cut into the cover or come up and poke you in the Now that I've got this spring unit kind of set the way it should be with a full support and a new cover on it. I'm going to go ahead and put new padding on this. I'll start by putting a 1/2-inch carpet pad on here, and then I'll put over that a 55-pound super foam. To be thorough, I'm going to find the center of my fabric and notch it, and then on the boards down there, or on the board, I'm going to mark the centers of the front and the back. here's the covered product. It's all nice and filled out. It was really weak, had very little padding on it. You know, had a spring system that really wasn't functioning properly because it wasn't hooked together. So right now it should be in as good a shape as it's ever going to be in. So I'll get a black bottom on this and we'll call her done.